Yeah, I'm not.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wildcard weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Avon Thibodeau with the stop. Second down and 8. Throwing is Rattler. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Why is he in the game?
Just past the 45 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his
Hey, get out the way, Rattler.
And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here,
If he doesn't get in my way, I'm able to tick off.
Tip their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Throwing now is Rattler. That's over the middle.
Oh, fucking butt.
Intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pitt.
Oh, fucking butt.
And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Oh, freaking butt in.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is...
Oh, fucking button. Damn. Oh, fucking button.
In these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
2nd down and 3. Here's Jones to throw. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Hodgins. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They send him right out of the slot. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan, the veteran, in there for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jones. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. And he's into the end zone. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wildcard Weekend. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Rattler now back to throw. A pass complete to the tight end, Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive
fucking catch, man.
the catch. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here's Rattler. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now whistles.
Just snap the fucking ball, man. Snap it.
That'll cost them 5.
Just snap the fucking ball, man. Oh.
To throw, it's Rattler. On the move, past the 40. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back and is very close to a first down.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Nevis, good on the extra point. The Saints will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. Isaiah McKenzie now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jones operating out of the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Jones to the air again. Throw left side. That's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Singletary. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
On second down, here's the pressure, too much, and he goes down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now, Jones. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy.
Thank you.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
7-7.
Give me my fucking dub, nigga.